You know, one of the main things that can never disappoint me in a JoJo series are his intros and his outros. They never ever can disappoint me ever. There's always such good visuals, graphics, and meaning behind the openings. It's just amazing. And then, of course, the outros are always something nice to listen to relax. Like, hey, the episode's over with, enjoy this song, relax to it. I know I love Roundabout from Yes. That was one of my favorites. And of course, I did like the I Need You from part 4, Diamonds Unbreakable. But now, our new favorite, Freaking You from part 5 of Golden Wind. My god, man. That's nice, man. That's nice. I could feel the soul listening to that outro. The soul that was put into it, man. The vocals, the instrumentals. It's just, oh my god. It takes me back when I used to hang out with my uncles, and they used to play this music all the time in their car, like CD tracks of all kind of soul music. Like, that took me back right there, man. So, anyways, and of course the opening was good too. Golden Fighter. That was like, wow, that got me pumped. That really got me pumped. So already Golden Wind is just blowing my mind of expectations all over the place, and I'm just loving it right now. So anyway, let's get into this episode. We get to dig more into JoJo's past, his upbringing in a way, and you could compare his upbringing really to Dio's upbringing, you know? So, of course, as we all know from part 3, Dio would sleep with a lot of women, and most of the times these women wouldn't survive because he would feed on them. However, Gino's mom did, but however, she wasn't a good person. And she also, she would go out late, she would have fun with other men until she finally settled down and got married, but nonetheless, I believe she married someone within the gangster organization. So, either way, the cycle is about to repeat itself. In a way, you could say, if things would have continue happening the way it happened with Gino, he could have grown up just like Dio. He could have became the next Dio and could have a big problem on our hands. So, why didn't it happen? Because Gino had a role model. When Dio grew up, he had nobody. His father was abusive. He cared for his mother, but she died at an early age. Because of that, he became not able to trust anybody. He became like this slithering crook. In a way, even when he did get adopted by the Joestars, he still was trying to kill off his adopted father and take over the fortune. So either way, it was just too late for Dio. He had no redemption whatsoever. Gino, however, had somebody. When he saved somebody, despite always being bullied and abused, he felt like that person injured on the ground was the same as him. This also clarifies the fact that he still had his golden experience power since he was a kid, he just never knew about it. So the kid already had full potential, even at that young age, which is very impressive because usually stands are very hard to control. If you're not have a strong enough will and you have a stand, most of the time the stand will more likely kill you or curse you in some sort of way. But being that Gino was the son of Dio, he had all the potential in the world. So because he saved this gangster vowed that he would always look after him, but from a distance, showing him, making sure he's okay, but treating him cruelly from a distance at the same time, because he didn't want Gino to be inside the gangster's life. Now, speaking of the gangster's life, this isn't the gangsters that we have in America, okay? The guys going around busting things up, destroying whatever they want, just mugging people. They're not gangs like they are here in America. Gangsters over there have a certain code of tradition. They have lines. In the original days, gangs were created to not just look after each other, but also look after the community. Of course, they would help the community by being the bad guys, by doing organized crime, but to the way where no bystanders will get in the crossfire of it. So when you have a world where everything is messed up, you have a corrupted government, and of course, corrupted cops, you have no choice but to turn to those gangs back in the day. And by having those gangs protecting you, you offer a sort of service to them. That's how it was, and probably is still over there, overseas. So, and plus, one of the main rules is to be very respectful, dress politely, be very cunning and smart, and of course, to never sell drugs to women and children. These guys had a moral code, something like that. Something that you don't see here in America, which is very upsetting. Gangs were supposed to look after the weak neighborhoods where no one's looking after them because they're surrounded by corrupted cops and a government that don't care for them. That was the point of gangs back in the day, but now it seems like they've lost their way. So we're seeing a part of gangs overseas where it still have that moral code to live by, which I highly respect in a way. So because of this, because Gino had someone he looked up to, he had a reason to live, a goal, a dream. He wished to become a gang star in a way. He wanted to be famous and popular and take over the city so he can live the life the way that his role model did as well in the past. We never got a chance to know the name of this character, but that's like with many other JoJo characters in the past, especially with Diamond's Unbreakable. Josuke had the same way, where Josuke was sick and he could have died, but however, he had his man with a very funny hairdo save his life. Ever since then, he always wanted to be like that, a guy who was tough, but yet soft-hearted. Anyway, so Gino had the same experience, and it really helped out Gino in a way. Yes, he still does things in a schemy way because of his upbringing, but he still did it fairly, where everyone else doesn't get hurt unless you try to hurt him back. This actually explains a lot with Gino's character, so it's very complex compared to most JoJo characters where they're upright good men. Gino's character, on the other hand, he'll do crooked things, but he'll do it fairly. So in a way, he's doing the way that Dio wants to, take over things, but at the same time, he has the good heart of Jonathan Joestar. So it's a nice blend having Dio's determination, but yet the Joestar's kindness, fusing together to make a very decent person to live with, I gotta say. Now, let's get outside. Let's talk about this battle. Golden Experience versus Bruno's Sticky Fingers. I remember when I first read Part 5, one of my favorite stands in Part 5 was Sticky Fingers. I've always wanted a power where I can warp anywhere I wanted to. When I was younger, I wanted to teleport, and I found out that teleporting has its drawbacks. But warping, however, you can see where you're going in warping. Unlike teleportation, you gotta think fast with teleportation. Warping, you can take your time. But the way that Bruno's warping works, you can use it in so many ways I could not have imagined. Like taking the parts of other people and using it for yourself. And of course, using a zipper to use it on any form of surface, even just pure air, which is amazing. Like, yo man, I gotta have this stand. It's awesome. Sticky Fingers is fast, and of course is a probably 3-meter stand where it can only go 3 meters to attack somebody. But nonetheless, it's a stand I wish to have. Now, back to Gino's stand, which I've been trying to figure out since episode 1, but I already know what it is. I'm going through anime formation anyways. Every time he hits an inanimate object, it will become a living thing, a living organism. So it can be trees, plants, bugs, and animals, or probably even organic matter, such as limbs or even tissue, because that itself is living organic matter as well. It has cells, so pretty much anything that has cells he can create by hitting an inanimate object, which can come very handy down in the line of the story. Another power he seemed to have is when he doesn't attack anyone, like when he doesn't attack no one, he's standing still and someone tries to hit him, it will repel against it. So say you're about to punch him, but he doesn't move, he doesn't fight back. So when you do hit him, the same force you put into that punch will come right back at you, and you're out, depending how hard you want to hit. And finally, for his final power that we have seen in this show, is when he finally uses his stand to hit an actual human being. Turns out, since he knew about his stand, he never used it to hit a human being, so he never knew what would happen. He thought if he hit something that was organic, it probably would turn inanimate. That was a possibility, but luckily for him, that wasn't the case. But instead, something more bizarre happens. When he hits someone with his stand, their senses are so berserk that they can actually just have this out-of-body experience, and just their senses are messed up. Their smell, their taste, their hearing, their seeing, everything is just haywire, and it causes them to just lose it. So that one punch can literally just knock you out mad. So if you take multiple punches of those things, it's over, man. It's just over. Now let's get back to Bruno's character in a way. Bruno's character, he's a nice guy. Gino doesn't kill or fight nice guys. In a way, Gino, by not attacking Bruno, he saw him like his former role model, in a way. Despite him being a gangster, he still was hesitating to use the arm he had from the kid because he found out the kid was being given drugs by his own boss. So seeing this revelation, Gino had this conclusion where he has to take over the city. He needs to join a gang organization that controls the city and work his way up so he can control the city like his father would like to do, but however in a good way, where things are held by the moral code of a gangster. And it seems like that is slowly losing that way because the head honchos themselves are being corrupted, which is not a good thing. So now there we have it. We have the true goal of Giovanna. He wishes to become a gangster so he can save the city from corrupted gangsters. Because at the end of the day, with corrupted cops and government, only the gangsters themselves can look after the people. But what can you do when the people we're supposed to look after are becoming corrupted? What can you do then? So, yes, like I said before, you're going to enjoy part 5. It's going to be one heck of a ride, ladies and gentlemen. And I hope you guys stay tuned for what happens next. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, please rate, comment, and subscribe. And hit that bell icon so you get updated every time I upload. This has been Madcrownxox, and I'm signing out. Have a good one.